A. E. Ooh. Oh, it's not working. Now it's working. A. There you go, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Good morning to you too. 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 Except for you. Good morning to you too. And I'm done. I'm done with saying good morning to the rest of you. No, I said I'm done. Get off my case. I'm not listening no more. I said I'm done. Go away. Hey, it's not like you can go anywhere. Yeah. You could blow in the breeze, eh? Hey. The breeze ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. Hey. Fuck you too. Damn stairs. You know what? I think I gotta build up some muscle for these damn stairs. morning to you too. Get out of the way. Yeah, good morning to you too. Is everybody here gonna wish me a good morning? Good morning to you too, whatever. Good morning to you too. 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 Good morning. I'm just gonna stop mumbling at this point. If I keep having to say good morning to you. Ah. I mean, good soak. Oh. Oh shit, did my fucking bindings reset? Yeah, looks like they did. Oh, now I gotta reset my shit. Or rebind my shit. Oh, it's not working. Why isn't it working? I just saved it. Do I have to activate it? Trackpad, thumbstick. Right now, oh, it's space turn. Oh, whoops. There we go. Space drag. Okay. Now, there we go. Morph! Whoa! How's it going? Babysitting my little niece? No. My nephew comes by like once every other month to visit and spend the night at my place. We just game. He's 15 now. But we play, he plays. We've been playing through the Gears of War campaigns. How's it going for you? It's okay. It's hot. Temperature's going up again. Then doing the thing where it goes up in the morning and goes down at night. Looks like it's gonna keep doing that. Slowly but surely, it's getting hotter, to the point where I will have to use my AC. For now, I'm suffering with it. Love Gears of War. Yeah, it's been fun. I've never played through the game before, so we've been playing through the original games, so we can actually, I don't know, so I can experience the campaign for the first time, dude. We beat Gears of War 1 like a month or two ago, and we're very, very close to beating Gears of War 2 now. It's been a grand old time. How long has this been Space Jam been going on for VR chat? Unless I'm stupid, I feel like that's been going on for. Alright, let's find out what the hubbub's about, chat. Morning. What are they talking about? What's the hubbub about?
Some bounty things. Something
Bounties?
related to Saphira.
How long you know your vampire friends for?
2 weeks or 3.
2 weeks? Keep in mind.
Yeah, I will. They're nice though, I think.
Yeah, they generally are at first.
Do you know a lot about vampires?
Yeah, a little bit. I know they're crafty, manipulative, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
All bad stuff.
Okay. I keep it in mind.
Yeah.
How's your day been so far? I know it just started, but
Every single friggin' thing in the woods and on the ground and that crawls wants to wish me a good morning. I only got so many good mornings. I'm all out of good mornings. It don't matter.
why you keep it to the morning though?
What? Well, you want me to say fuck you? Because I have said that too.
No. I take the good morning or morning.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying fuck you to you. Sorry, fuck you to them. Say good morning to you. I said good morning to you. You're different. You're people. They're planes. It's different. Race is grass. People are people. Different.
Yeah. Is the nature less complicated?
Is what complicated?
Well, is the nature... You said the plants talk to you, so...
Everything's
I sing a
complicated.
song for you.
Yeah, everything's got a song. You got a song. They got a song. They got a song. Table's got songs. That's got a song. Well, it's quiet because it's made out of trees. You know, it don't really sing as much, but things move. Things got changes. Things sing. Everything sings. Okay, it's all part of the song. That's how I can understand you, and you can understand me. Mike and we don't really talk like most people do. It's part of we sing. And that's how we speak. Now, as far as complications go, oh hell yeah, everything's complicated. The world's complicated, kid. But most of these things, they just do what they do. A bamboo yammers. The grass goes, ah, ooh, ow, ow, every time I step on it. Etc., etc. Was a unchanging ever changing.
You sound like you don't like all the noises.
No, I don't.
Well, would you rather have no noises forever?
I won't know. I just like some peace and quiet. Back when I was a young sprout, like a little stumpy, it was quiet. There was noise, yeah, but we had the meld back then. Now there is no meld. So it's loud, all the time. Hey, well, that wouldn't give to go back to that meld.
I'll be in the arena a bit. Just like training for myself.
Yeah, get yourself beat up again.
No, this time without anyone, huh?
Water. Drink, drink. Stay hydrated.
Always.
Now that I've had some time to think, I'm doing okay. When I first came down from my isle, my mind was still in a tizzy. Certain level of me that wants to, well, like anyone would.
Where'd you meet your vampires?
Because I guess
Oh, a place called Nitania.
more than just a leader.
Neatan.
It is
Sounds like a pretty night.
weird place. Yeah, the name is pretty. The city is much as garbage. It's my homeworld. Everything there's different.
Yeah.
The magic floats different. The people speak different. Some of the... I mean, they say our common is demonic. How crazy is this?
They say what?
Well, our common language. I mean, what we speak, where I come from. And they call it demonic. Ancient language. But yeah, everything feels different there. And I don't know if I like it or not.
Hey.
Especially the weave.
The what?
The weave.
The weave.
The energy. Magic energy, mana. However you want to call it.
Yeah, everybody seems to, all the kids seem to get a different name for it these days. Like how in the books they can't just say Zambi. They gotta call it something else, like a walker.
I wish I could help out with whatever hell's going to come. I did that war before, and I killed once.
Just be careful when you're there.
But
Make sure you don't mess you up. Whether you like the weave or not, figure that out.
It's weird to say something that
try my best.
I don't think like that.
They have beautiful nature though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also plants. Also a lot of plants that I've never seen. There was a sea with a giant... I don't know how you call it. It was the bean plate. It was a plant. And it had a flower on it. In the middle of a sea.
In the
Giant.
middle of the sea, big old flower. That sounds like something.
It looked like a rose.
Like a water lily?
Like you could walk on it. Yeah, like a water lily. And they have unicorns.
Ha! Unicorns. Yeah, I can't say I've never seen a unicorn, but where I come from, we had unicorns too. Never met one.
What are the stories about them? Nice?
It depends on what book you'll read. I couldn't say where I came from. We knew things, but we kind of stuck to ourselves.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to check out the
You see, Myconids. You ever been to the Underdark? No, you haven't been to the Underdark. It's just dark. It's blank, nothing. And the worst of the worst be roaming down there. Yeah, evil creatures left and right that just want to claw your eyes out. Nothing but bad things down there. And then, in the middle of all of it, you got us. A couple of mushroom folk. Just surviving. But, something you come to learn, I guess, is that everything's got its own kind of beauty in it. And the flowers, the plant life down there, because it's dark, it's just black. That's why we hate the sun. It's so bright, it burns, and it's not good for us either. Poor Stumpy, if he stays down here too long in the light, he'll burn alive in just a couple of hours. Me, my head, it got hard. Helps protect me from the sun, but I still don't like it. That's why I hang out in the shade. That's why he hangs out in the shade. But because there's no light, you gotta have some kind of light. That's why some of us glow. That's why Stumpy glows on his head. And some of the flowers down there, lots of the flowers down there glow. Would you shut up? Lots of the flowers down there glow.
I can't help it.
It's so bright. Figure it out! It's so bright. And it's pretty, right there. Some of the critters too, they got little proboscises and stuff that glow as they're running around. Yeah.
Well, the Underdark doesn't sound so lifeless and dead at all.
That's awful. It's terrible. But, the mic in it though, that's peace. That's peace.
I guess even the darkest place has something nice in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, you take the good with the bad. Unchanging, ever changing. You know what that means?
Not really.
Did your sovereign not teach you anything? It means
Well,
it is how it is. That's the short.
Oh,
It is how it is. It's a motto that we live by. Unchanging, ever changing. It means things happen for a reason. Everything does. And that's okay. And sometimes life gives you shit and you gotta live with it. But there's a reason for that. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm here. Maybe, and I think I found it. I think it's to teach you that little Stumpy thing or two. That's what I think it is. Despite the fact that I wanted something older. I'll tell you what, I'll fucking do what it tells me to do, but I'll complain about it. Ay, ay, ay.
well, maybe it is to teach him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I guess how am I can it lives?
I came here, I wanted to look for one of my own, been searching for years. Find nothing. And then I find a stupid kid. And that's the ironic part. What's the old saying that you people like, life gives you lemons, make a lemonade? Yeah.
What about the big one?
Hey, you been listening? Are you listening to me right now? Are you eavesdropping
Yes.
on me? Okay. Well, I hope it was entertaining. What big one? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Dallas.
He's dead.
Dead?
Old man croaked before I could even make it. I didn't even meet him. Yeah. Well, if you haven't heard, I'm sorry to be the one to deliver that news.
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he croaked maybe a week or two before I even got here. Just my luck, Even more irony, right? And he was a sovereign at that. If only I had been here for a week or two earlier.
Oh, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, unchanging, ever changing. If you were listening, then there you go.
Then who's the kid?
Stumpy? His kid.
So Thelos left the sapling.
He did. Son of a bitch doesn't know nothing about his kind. Poor bastard. Born in a world completely nothing about his history and whatever.
Well, sometimes that just happens.
It's true. That's why I'm here. Teach him a thing or two.
He's lucky. You're laughing. Me and my sister, we didn't know for years what the fuck we even were supposed to be. We just recently came to learn what we are, and that nearly our entire race has been erased from this earth. So yeah, guess Stumpy is pretty lucky.
Everybody got a stop story, kid.
So what you been looking for? Just a sovereign?
Anything, I guess. And I guess that anything, you know, is what I found. So, I shouldn't complain too much.
I mean, you still have the right to complain, but you should also make.
No, I'm not, I ain't saying I'm not gonna complain. Oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna complain.
I will
Except just
complain
not
too.
too much.
But for now, he's all you got.
And the stuff. You know what they named him?
No.
Sylphie. You know what that is?
No.
He's our god. Bastard named him against above the great one himself. Doesn't deserve it. That's why I'm calling him Stumpy. If you want that name, you're gonna earn it. You know what he wants to do? He wants to be a protector. He said a knight. You know?
I mean, why not? I named myself after the goddess of war and wisdom, Athena. What?
And named yourself now. That's something. That's different.
I came to be without a name.
Ah. What you doing here, kid?
First of all, I'm not a kid.
Everyone's a kid to me.
Second of all, I have family here.
All right. Good for you.
Could you repeat your name for me?
Nah, I never said it. Ubal.
No, you did.
Well, if I did, well, whatever. It's Ubal.
We met before, in front of the arena.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Ubal, you said?
Yeah.
Interesting name. Does it have a meaning?
It means small and fat. That's what it means.
Well, I mean, at least it means something.
Yeah, sure. I was destined to be tiny right out the gate.
Good for you. Well, Ubal, is this your new home now?
It is. Yep. Moved in the minute I met the little Stumpy.
I see. In that case, I'm pretty sure you will run across my sister sometime. She looks like me, just in blue. Her name is Calypso.
Yeah. She have a song like yours?
A what?
Song. Come on now. You met the old man and he never told you what a song is? You're singing right now.
We barely ever talked. The one time we did, he was complaining about my necromancy.
Really?
Yes. So, what are you here listening to my song, Ubal?
It's all too familiar, that's all I'm gonna say. Show me your necromancy, kid.
It's not some trick that I just show off.
Okay?
Why would you want to see it anyways?
Curiosity, that's all.
Well, it's a dangerous art.
I know that.
Then you probably understand that I won't just wiggle it around like it's a fireworks show.
Right, good answer. The right answer.
I'm gonna head into the lobby.
Okay, then I'll start wrapping it up. So I can be there with you. Nice meeting you, kid.
Likewise.
And you, hey, keep an eye on those vampires. Don't make them do anything stupid in that ventriloquist or whatever city you hang out in. The Weave.
Vampire.
Oh, yeah. Greetings from, Hold on. You brought Dracula's son here?
Just a heads up. Yeah, Otto's coming on in. I'm switching on over to David. I also have to pee so
On my way out,
What was that?
I said on my way out.
Okay, okay.
I might get apprehended by my mother.
Yeah, I know Sugi's here. We'll wait for you. I gotta take a quick piss. Also, Luna might be getting. I let her know, so she'll be joining us, but she also might be getting held up by Sugi because Sugi's here, so she's gonna probably try and wrap her way around it. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right. He did mute his mic.
Oh. So we can just chill for a minute. Oh, my legs! Oh, my legs!
Are you okay?
I just did some, Funny how people do that, like those, like, insinuative, like, I'm making a noise so you ask me a question things. I don't know, that just fucking popped in my head. I didn't do it intentionally, but I guess I did. I don't know, I'm just thinking.
Your inner psychologist.
Yeah, exactly. It just came out for a millisecond there. No, I did housework, Sunday. I took my my circular sander and sanded down the walls and the ceiling, and whenever you're doing that, you gotta do a lot of squats, going up and down the wall. So, lots of squats.
Have you seen the latest wall art?
Funny guy. Oh, hello.
Greetings.
Oh, you got away from your mom a lot quicker than I expected. Looks like somebody's...
When I see this space, all I can think of is while the residents are being transported through the portal, they just see this guy staring at them through the wormhole. God.
Hey, do you want a spoiler on Ubal?
Ubal.
Yeah, you want a spoiler on Ubal?
Sure.
Yeah, let me mute chat. Okay.
Holy fucking shit. So what do you guys want to do? Do you still want to go over, or do we start here? What do you want to do?
I mean, Otto, this was your idea. I don't know what to do. Go in, meet up with people. If there's people who are like, hey, by the way, we want to talk, then we talk. If not, then we're just here to visit.
I think the main thing is waiting for
My general
Imperial
question
to.
was if we want to start here or in Zantara.
Oh yes, please. Let's do start in Zanthara. Let me tell Kimmy. Does Kimmy know?
I guess it's not my idea anymore. Thanks, Goose.
Which was you suggested it, you fuck.
No, but Imperial would most likely be the one to like say we should talk. So, I'm assuming he's gonna be here later.
He usually comes on Mondays.
Yeah.
My stupid fucking finger.
Stand up straight.
Stand up.
Ow!
Might need to recalibrate though. My legs.
I feel shorter than David for some reason.
Height's never changed.
I don't know. I'm shrinking.
Okay. Then I will see you later, X. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we're time to switch music. No more of that. Sorry if you guys hear like some fans in the background, man. I gotta run a fan, it's hot. It's funny, I wanted to get out of the apartment to avoid the fan noise. Here we are.
Oh god, this is always so eerie spawning in here and
With no music? Yeah.
Just dead silent. That's so weird. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, why would you lie? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
We were just, it was
okay.
appropriate. We were just talking about.
So
loading
for a
in
little
the music.
context, since we spent some time here already, so we went out to the wilds multiple times. We went hunting. We came across very scrungly, tentacly, foliage-looking creatures with sharp, big teeth. You got very accustomed to Calypso's cooking, which sometimes can turn out very burned.
Oh, so you're going with that? Okay.
Obviously, you hung around the villagers of Zantara. You met Joltari kids, children running around that usually are hiding. They're very playful. They would probably really annoy Nomad because they would probably be constantly on your ass. I want to play. I want to play. I want to play.
No, that probably wouldn't work out.
We have Korra constantly asking to leave Zantara and then come back. Calypso was annoyed with it at some point.
Oh
Other
yeah.
than that,
yeah. Okay.
yeah, you were probably at some point you were able to overhear a conversation with Calypso and Korra, and she's like, "Figure out where you want to be."
Okay.
And other than that, it's been quiet on our part. David had put up a wall multiple times in front of the Raven door. Whenever it dissipates, he put up a new one. Zakan was guarding that hallway, so nothing went through. And now that you're leaving, obviously, he's gonna have to merge with you again because you guys can't be disconnected.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Any questions?
I think that.
No. One thing I do want to mention, I don't know if this breaks anything, but I actually showed up as Nomad yesterday for an hour, didn't do much, and then I left. So we
Oh,
could
at
say that
HR?
yeah, we could say that
Yep.
he left and then came back.
Yeah. I mean, no, that doesn't really break anything.
Okay.
I was just bringing up that with Cora because Gren is like literally constantly asking me in DMs. Would Calypso allow me to go? Would Calypso allow me to go? Would Calypso allow me to go? I want to do things. I want to be there. Can I leave and come back later?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
You want to start at the camp or the village?
Let's
I'll leave that up to you.
Okay. Do the village.
Okay.
And also
you can
one
teleport
last
to it.
thing regarding the Edahudo training, like I said, hasn't really been that successful.
How is, dude? I really want to roleplay that out sometime, by the way. But okay.
Why don't you start right now?
We could just start the lobby off with you in the fucking training, and then you're like, hey, let's go fucking visit Heaven's Reach or something.
I could just be sitting there watching for a little bit.
Oh, okay. And then you interrupt, and you're like, let's fucking take a break. Let's go
Yeah.
see people.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, that works.
Village.
Village.
Okay, let me bring you to a good spot then.
Okay, where's...
There
There he is.
you are. Let me get you guys to a good spot where training would make sense. We don't have much room, so it'd probably be either in that building or in that building. Or like right there in the field.
People, do the villagers walk through the fields and shit?
They don't walk here, they walk up there.
Okay. Then, yeah, we can... where do you think? The building or here?
I guess here makes sense.
Alright.
Yeah, there's unfortunately not a lot of open spaces.
Unless
Okay.
the lighting is better in the building, I don't know. A little bit.
We'll do the building. We got this wide open fucking bit of nothing. Yeah, we'll do the build. We'll do down here. We'll do that right here, right in the center. You're gonna be in the center, buddy. Shit, you're in the center of attention.
Oh no.
I'm just sitting here reading a book.
Okay.
I guess you would sit cross-legged, or I
Yes.
don't even know.
Okay, let me get a document out real quick. Give me a sec. I
have no idea how the tracking is gonna go, so
That's good. I'm kind of going crazy right now, I think, but that's because I have tabbed out.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of bonitis.
Exactly. Here's my RP docs. Wrong account. Here's my other RP docs. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. RP notes. And Hudo. There it is. Can I, I'm gonna mute the, yes. Cool. cool. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to be feeling?
Well, right now what we're doing is we're practicing Choshokai. Harmonic breathing is what it means. There are specific breathing patterns that you must memorize to effectively synchronize your breath with the cosmic rhythms, fostering a deeper connection to those energies. That is one of the many basics of Hedhudo, and quite possibly one of the most important basics. Hedhudo is, of course, manipulation of these cosmic forces. Like mana, through magics, it surrounds us. The difference between mana and Hedhudo, or the cosmic energies, is mana is a wellspring that people can channel from the outside, whereas Hedhudo, you channel those energies from the out in and bring it from within out. Now, unfortunately, something I had told Kaiga when we first had started our training is within everyone who knows and can use Hedhudo, there is a wellspring that exists inside us, kind of like a muscle. And this muscle, through exercise, expands and grows and is capable of harnessing more and more of these energies. However, not every being has one, and not every being can harness one. I didn't have one at first. I got mine effectively through, I would say, forcing it out. By effectively, to be quite honest, blasting myself with cosmic radiations. And through that, one was forcefully placed within myself. At the time, it was far too big to sustain, so Q and some others had to effectively get rid of it, but it didn't get rid of all of it. And effectively it grew. So, what does this mean? I'm not sure. I told Kaiga, I don't know if in the end he's going to be able to harness Hedhudo. If he'll be able to fully use it. But Choshokai has other teachings that are incredibly valuable. Meditation in and of itself is something that is very handy, and something that I started doing a lot whenever I entered Heaven's Reach. At least whenever I started getting the role of a commander, I guess. Because I needed to administrate my body, to maintain my composure. Something I think we both related to quite often. Because my body is comprised of an element that it affects my emotions on a massive scale, or at least it once did. Right
You
now,
were able to control it.
yes. Right now, Lloyd, I don't really expect anything to happen. I don't expect you to suddenly burst forth and create bridges or have a sudden aura come about your body. That's not what we're looking for here. Kaiga trained for a few years through Mecha with Choshokai. And that's
To me,
all.
it didn't seem that long.
Time works differently for everybody, and I guess for him it was quite a while. Yeah. Patience, though, friend. That's the big ticker and the big thing to learn from here is patience. So instead of Choshokai, let's do it like this. Maybe something that makes it simpler. The basics of just meditation. Close your eyes and continue the breathing techniques. But I want you to do something different. I want you to think of a room. And I want you to imagine, now close your eyes, think about this. Imagine as you are breathing, as your eyes are closed, that this room is completely empty. There's nothing in it. Just pure whiteness. And as you're sitting in this pure white room, I want you to fill this room with objects or people or things of sentimental value, slowly. Something that is valuable to you. And I want you to focus on just these things in this room until you reach a state of peace. Now, it might not be instantaneous. You might need to go back to the white room of nothing and fill it with those objects again. And you might need to go back to the entrance of that room and open it up so you can experience that whiteness again. But that's part of it. Focus on those things and repeat it back and forth as many times until you just feel at peace.
I can't see a white room. What white room are you talking about?
Make it up. Just think about whiteness. Not blackness, whiteness, bright. And then put something in that whiteness. And that is the room.
I think I can see a door.
Okay.
Every time I try to open it, it's locked.
And for now, focus on that door and what it reminds you of, maybe. Maybe it's the doorway to a happy memory.
think I'm entering now. The door closed behind me.
Good.
It's gray. But now I'm stuck.
That's okay. We're not focusing on the emotions, the feelings of fear, sadness, of maybe being trapped in this room. We're just focusing on the moment that is this room.
I can't stop thinking that I feel caged.
That's normal.
There's nothing here.
Not yet. You're the one that puts things in the room. And you're the one that makes it white and not gray.
But how do I do that?
That's part of it. I don't know what those good things are. Only you do. But I can provide suggestion.
And what is that?
A friend. Perhaps an object of sentimental value. A crewmate. Maybe even an acquaintance that left an impression on you. Perhaps a device of value. Even a show, a comic book.
I think my sword is with me now.
All right.
I can't seem to unsheath it though. It's on my back.
Maybe it doesn't need to be unsheathed. You're not there to fight.
What if something's here?
Nothing's gonna be there. Like I said, we're not focusing on the fight. We're not focusing on the worries of the room. We're just in the moment.
I'm scared to think of anything else.
Sometimes we're programmed to be afraid. Rewriting that is difficult when that's all you know. Being a soldier. But you're not a soldier. Not if you don't want to be. Nomad. You don't even have to be nomad if you don't want to be. Easier said than done. I know.
I can try. I can...
How about a noise? Focus on the changing of Calypso's pages. And think about that. And just that.
I can visualize a bookshelf.
Okay.
And a bed, a desk, a chair, but everything's still gray. I don't like this.
What was that?
I said maybe you should take a break. You've been doing this all day.
All right. Okay. We can take a break.
Coming to think, Cora already left so many times, but really, we haven't been to Heaven's Reach in quite a while. I was thinking maybe we could go.
Do you think that's safe?
I mean, if we just go for a little bit. So far it's been quiet over here.
Okay. Just for a little bit, I suppose.
Would also be nice to see how everyone's doing after, well, whatever they had to face in our city.
Ah, true. Okay. What do you think? Would you like to take a visit to Heaven's Reach?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, right now, all right.
Well, you guys can go ahead to...
We can what?
the
I'm sorry.
staircase. You can go up to the staircase and I'll be informing some of the people that I'll be returning soon.
Okay. Well, we'll see you ahead then. Don't beat yourself up about it. Okay. Hello? But you should tell me what you're thinking about besides just keeping quiet.
I didn't feel alone. And I saw something that I haven't seen in a long time.
What's that?
My room.
Like when you were young?
I don't know. Everything was so blurred out. Can't tell if it was my room before my family was taken into the Ruby Spiders, or if that was the room that they made to look like my old room.
Nomad, did, to just put it, I guess, bluntly, when you were taken, did they wipe your memory, or did they just treat it how it is?
They did a lot of things. I don't know if they... I think they tried to do something to me, and for a while I didn't remember most of what happened before, but then I started remembering, and that's when I became a problem.
We're going the wrong
They
way.
Gosh.
Bloody hell. Yeah, keep talking.
I don't know. They did a lot of things that made me question what was real, what wasn't. There was a long stretch of time where I didn't think I had parents.
I do believe I'm going the wrong way again.
Well, my mind is kind of split in two places right now, so I'm kind of relying on you.
Yeah, well, let me jump ahead real quick. Yep, nope, that ain't it. This is what happens when you never leave. You forget how you came in. Hello, Zarkon. Well, I guess I did, yeah. We're heading out. Just for a little bit. Thank you, friend. Don't worry about him, he's not listening.
You think you can stop him from listening?
No? Oh, you know, this was the right way. My bloody hell. No, I couldn't stop him, but I know he won't. Sarkhan has a level of respect for myself, and I for him. We don't eavesdrop. If you were able to envision your room, I would say that's impressive, Lloyd. I don't even
more like an impression of a room.
I don't even remember what mine looked like. Or if I had one. But either way, that sounds like a good memory to me.
I don't know if I feel the same.
Mixed feelings, you know, you're gonna have that. Oi.
The council is informed.
Jolly good. Then we will, I suppose, enjoy our venture for... Excuse me, friend, I need to push you away so I can get through without breathing your brother's toxic fumes.
Even my lungs are not really used to it. I honestly think it's a Joltari thing.
Breathing in the fumes?
Yes.
They never told. It is.
Is it?
Yes. Your Joltari friend that visited us forever ago had one of these on his person to help him breathe.
Oh, yeah, right. Honestly, I thought that was just decoration.
He said it was to help him with the atmosphere.
I'm amazed every time I look at it. The tunnel. Just thinking about how the tomb single-handedly carved this out.
Yeah, subterraneans. That's what they do, I suppose. You know,
Very impressive.
never really got to talk to him and Thalys about their thoughts about this place. I'd like to think Thalys thought it was much like home. Ah, maybe the tomb as well, I don't know.
Oh, of course, Latum is always welcome to visit.
True, true, true. Depends on when his tired old ass feels like getting up.
Can't believe this is now the darkest part.
Oh, good. They kept the generator running.
I wonder if somehow we could make the plants grow all the way up to here.
You don't think they can't just do that?
Some time has already passed and nothing has happened. Maybe
True.
it needs something, like special circumstance?
I don't know. The environment's pretty toxic. Maybe the plants aren't very fond of it in this particular spot of the dirt.
Could be.
Suppose we could maybe dig some portions of dirt out from the village. That area's, they're not going to lead into anything crazy. Could do 2 birds, 1 stone, expand the size of the village underground, and also maybe add some dirt to the cave that is able to grow the plants.
True.
Same old piece of shit.
I'm not even pulling punches anymore at this point.
What's on your mind?
You talking to her? You might need to speak up, friend. She's in, detection mode.
What's on your mind, Calypso?
Just the usual. Being spied on in the campus. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Check the journal, see if there's anything else, any updates on it, if anyone else wrote or any unfortunate visitors wrote in it. Looks good.
The room is sticking in my mind. I can't not see it.
Really? Just something you feel the need to focus on?
I'm not trying to focus on it.
Hmm.
Well, it's not like it's everything I see, but I just probably doesn't help that I can't completely close the other eye.
Oh. suppose that's something we'll have to figure out through experience, friend.
Also doesn't look like anyone tempered with the lever, so
Good.
should be all good.
Jolly good.
Still, I just can't shake it off. Every time we're here, I feel watched.
I don't blame you. I'm used to it, I guess. Lloyd, to better help with things in the future, I've been comparing your training to how I was, and my experiences with my own ailments, we'll say. Because that's what I know. But I understand our ailments, while similar, are not the same. So, teach me more about you, and in turn, I will adjust to make it work.
There's a lot I don't know about me.
Well, you know that right now you're seeing a weird room. You know apparently you can't close that eye. You see things through that eye. These are some things that I knew about your eye not being able to close, but I guess I didn't really think that that was a side effect of it.
To be more precise, it's kind of gruesome to say, but the eye I was born with was defective, and over time, it just, I guess, started rotting away until there was nothing. And my nerve endings also were affected, and as a result, I can't fully close it.
Oh.
Not that there really is any eye there to begin with, but I still feel something there.
Okay.
Oh, cool. You guys ended up coming back just in time.
You calling it a night, Kimmy? Or...
Someone's gotta let you in.
No, I know, but I'm just asking you calling it a night. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, okay, cool.
That was a nice little hangout scene.
That was enjoyable.
No, I liked that a lot. Yeah.
Agreed.
Got to just vibe with the bros. Nice.
Yeah.
I
I
had
don't always get to do that.
every time I do the impromptu like training shit, I like have to get in the zone and then pull crap out of my ass.
No, you're fine. And I have to also think
That's a
of
big part of roleplay, you know?
Yeah.
Pulling stuff out of your ass. You
Yeah.
gotta have a big asshole.
I think. Thankfully, I had. I'm like,
Gaping.
I'm looking. Oh my god. I'm looking through like my fucking RP notes, and I'm like, I had to have written something down about like the mastering, the breathing, and the meditation. I'm like, John Shakai, yes. Fucking Kaiga's got it all in a book, dude. He can just fucking reference it all in RP. Dude, did you see what he did? He made a physical
so good.
book
It
of
looks
the
so
fucking
awesome.
different like teachings of Ed Hudo,
wow.
and he like put fucking like reference images and like writing in the language, and it's just so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. But yeah, you should frame that quote on your wall.
What I just said?
The asshole.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to have that on my wall. You gotta have a big-
Improv is just making your ass bigger.
Improv is stretching me. Help.
Just making the hole bigger.
Well, I guess all those sessions with Stepbrother made me really good at improv.
Okay, alright, let's go into the lobby.
This guy's dumb. There's only so much of that talk that Otto can take.
Affirmative.
In the rear with the gear.
Every time you make that noise,
Me when I exhale.
all I can think of is Kimmy just poofing out of existence.
Oh, you guys remember that time when we all
Hey,
sat
Greg.
in a circle, all champions, and Q came out of the Q hole, but T-posing? and nobody said anything for a couple of seconds. But then we were like, why are you T-posing?
It's just.
I think we all were hoping it would fix itself.
I don't think there's ever been a time in roleplay where you fucking broke like you did with Zakon and the fucking like. I think I have to leave.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I have to leave. It's like I've never seen you break like that.
Fucking Mitsu put the image of Thalos in my head and breeding. And then
Yeah,
there's a
she's
one-
like, Thalos is breeding, and like, I'm sorry, I gotta get out of here.
Thalos is breeding.
And I'm just like, oh, just.
No, I gotta go.
When I saw that word pop up, I was all the way across the table, and all I could think of was no.
I didn't fucking. I didn't know.
No.
Like I've gotten so used to like the jank that like it doesn't. I don't call people out whenever they just go, or like that shit happens. Like I'm just like. Yeah, sure. You're breathing. I know what you mean. Whatever.
Fuck up earlier.
Yeah.
I was trying to do cross leg. And
Yeah, that's why I didn't call you out, because I'm just like, it
I
happens.
appreciate
Whatever.
that.
I don't
I
care.
was really embarrassed.
But yeah.
Remember that fucking video? Fucking.
Yeah. Like, but whenever you, what's the word I'm looking for? Whenever you respond to it, acknowledge it. Whenever you acknowledge it, then it's different, because it's like, I'm just like, I'm ignoring it, but then you go, God damn it, stop, and then I'm like, oh, I can't, now I have to laugh.
It made me really fucking angry. Because I had like a serious moment with Gormander and my hip was just like. Boing.
Stop!
Okay, I'm good to go.
Alright, we don't have a magical spawn, so just ghost into the thing.
Yeah, we're waiting for Kimi to open it up and then we just run down invisible.
Oh. I cannot ghost.
You don't have a ghost?
I do have one, I just can't on this avatar.
Oh, yeah, well, me neither, so.
I'm going ghost!
Champions Island!
I would love to just spawn in there, but my fucking hands don't work. So, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Also, chat, why did she say Champions Island like chicken jockey?
I'm a robot, I'm binary.
Me when Champions Island, chicken jockey.
Why did you go through the portal?
Because I can't use my fucking hands when I'm a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming just knows we're coming in and nobody's actually messaging.
I'll communicate via the crystal.
You're the crystal.
I don't think Inferior is just gonna show up. My phone is asleep.
Kimmy's not even streaming. I can't even
Miss
confirm
Q.
that she's
We
getting
have
the
some
sword right
visitors
now.
today. Oh, do we? Oh.
Imagine
I'm
she's
guessing I
just
need to go
waiting
open a
for
door.
somebody to say
I
something
hope
and
the
we'll be standing
spontaneous
there saying nothing.
visitation isn't going to be an issue.
It's a good thing we're proactive
But
about
yes.
it, otherwise
Actually,
we wasted like 10
it will
minutes.
probably be better than ever, because guess who's here? Oishi.
Oh, jolly good. See you soon.
Piss.
Come.
Piss ghost.
Oh, it's the piss ghost.
Piss ghost.
Yep.
Zero
stagger.
did it. It was one's doing.
What? Excuse me. I don't think Dagger's, I think he's asleep because his status is yellow.
He tends to do that. I believe Antherial or Dagger's narcoleptic.
What?
Narcoleptic.
Huh?
What?
Narcoleptic. Narcoleptic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is that?
It's when you're just fucking chilling and then suddenly.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. Dude,
He
his
tends to
job
do
is
that a
killing
lot.
you. Like,
He
I'm
says he
worried.
doesn't mind it.
I mean,
My boy's an adult. He can make his decisions. If he can handle it, he knows himself better than no one will know him better than himself, you know. So
I suppose.
he's been doing it fucking ever. So yeah.
Even I got concerned at some point and I asked him, but then he just told me
Thanks,
It's good money.
It's good money.
Yep. It's money.
Yeah. But I do understand your worries 100%. That guy sometimes works like fucking like 18-hour shifts or some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
He did like 70 hours a week one time.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? That's 30 hours over what you should be doing.
I would end myself.
I think he like brings his like Switch or like fucking Steam Deck or whatever to work. He does security, so I'm sure there's a lot of quiet time. Oh, okay. In character. Oh, oh, oh. Clip that, chat. Clip that quick. Clip that epic fail.
You think they already opened it?
I mean, only one way to find out. I did let her know we were here. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Miss Q.
Hello, darling. Good to see you. And fortuitous timing as well. Your mother is here.
Really?
I had the pleasure of telling her about what you have happened to have learned and discovered, so I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Hear about what you've been doing.
We thought we would come by for a little bit, check up on everyone.
Well, everyone is currently, well, last I saw they were hanging around the arena, but
Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Hope.
Miss Hope, oh.
Aww.
It's very good to see you. Very, very good to see you. I'm sorry it was last minute. So I couldn't prepare. But, I'm here for now. Yes.
this thing becomes a bloody claymore.
Thank you.
I can bring it back if you would like.
How is young Sophia?
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Technically, I wielded a sword that was bigger than me, so it's nothing I'm not used to.
Oh, did you really?
A long time ago, yes. I've been,
I've been
meaning to train with her again, but Twilful is
yes. No, he told me about his teacher.
stubborn.
His new teacher, yes.
Okay.
A very interesting
sword has
fellow,
its own
from what I've come to learn. He's keeping up with his teachings and his readings and all that. Good. Is he here? Is he around? Or is he sleeping? Or is it a bad time? Or is he adventuring? Sleeping. Okay, well then probably a bad time. Okay, well, we'll leave him. We'll leave him to that then.
You seem very excited, David.
It's been a minute. Boy. Okay, well, shall we? Not at all. Not at all. I apologize. We're actually. I've been teaching. It's been quiet though. On the right side, I've been teaching Lloyd at Hudo, and Calypso thought it would be a good idea to take a break. So I don't know how long we should be here. Well, the village is rather unguarded right now, to be honest, but I'm trusting her judgment, so. Anything new? Not right. Well, that's good then. That's good. Nothing spontaneous. Okay. All right. Later then. Okay. Do you want to? Let's be on our way then. Let us eat something. Or I guess I haven't eaten anything from the. I've had nothing but Miss Calypso's cooking for the past several months, and well, she's picking it up. I've had to maybe give her a pointer or three, but she's picking it up. Off we go. Ooh. Good. The place hasn't burned down. I'm being sarcastic, of course.
David, I didn't ask you a question.
Oh, I have not breathed this air in a fair bit. What is your question?
Was Calypso with you the whole time?
Yes?
I just wanted to make sure about something. The Hollow City incident was quite interesting.
Oh, that is something else I suppose we were visiting for, is keeping up to date.
You take why I asked about Calypso and was there the whole time?
Did you see her in the city?
Most likely as...
Like 2 minutes into chat. 2 minutes and we're already getting down business. Rip.
Calypso was in her vampiric form and attacked us. I saw her blue lightning off in the distance. And I kept asking people if anybody else was seeing it before. And they were saying it was Corey, even though Corey was right next to me and a few others.
I suppose
It didn't last long. If she wasn't actually there, then it was just the drift doing it.
Just a drift does have a way of putting things in your head, so that's not surprising.
That's why I was just making sure.
All right. Well, we'll
being
get
alive.
We'll,
Versus the other one.
What? Why? If I died, we'd probably be well informed of that, and I don't plan on doing that anytime soon.
Then I won't give you the bad news then? You just relax for now?
Okay.
Nothing. I had to confirm something from Hollow City.
drift is foggy in my head. Still lingering.
All right, let's progress.
From my past right now because of it. Some old
Really?
memories that I buried.
Is everyone like that?
No, because because the ones that act like you. What's their name now?
You're saying they acted like me.
Nope.
Hi.
If you want to talk about it out here, go. I can, but we can talk about it somewhere else.
That's fine. I would just prefer you didn't say that they act like me.
Epsilon? No, it's not. It starts with an R.
If you're missing and we're already doing business, eh?
Yeah. It's they have a name
all I know,
instead
I
of
guess.
Nah.
being catered to you.
No, I'm not calling you out specifically. I suppose it's a universal thing.
I mean, we sold the other version of you.
What?
Raven version of you.
How do you know that? And it wasn't just drift.
Started calling everybody by name and started talking to a lot of people that it knew.
Can we cancel that out as just drift? Please say yes. Is that a possibility that we could just cancel it out and say it was drift? That the drift would just personify someone similar to me and call everyone by name? I would say so. But I can't. I can't just cancel that out as drift. There's always a possibility of everything. You gotta keep the prominence.
Wait, hold on.
What did he say?
My mind's been fucked ever since
Did you
that
see
day.
veins along your vision?
Only a few times, and that's it.
And it's certainly possible that you were just seeing things, however...
I
Can't
never
rule
seen the old
everything
version
out.
of him though.
Did you...
Well,
Hold on. Do you know what I used to look like? Yes, you did. We used to work together at the Lotus. Briefly.
No. I
No?
never saw you when I was at the Lotus.
did everyone see this thing?
Everybody have the same thing. And yours is a conscience of your past, which why it panics me. At least you and me have one thing in common. Did one
How do
thing
you-
that was they spoke of it. And I mean they, as there was about 6, 7 of them during that time. We got jumped by a lot of them.
I thought this was just one thing.
Easy to say the hive mind of people that hate you for your past. Something that puts fear into me.
It sounds like a lot of things happen, and maybe we should have everyone available speak on it just to verify
Brutus.
things.
Hello,
Do you
I am
remember the
Brutus.
names of the 2 ravens that showed up in Hall City?
Yes. One had a name that was backwards of your name. Well, of no matter. Damon.
Do you remember the one that...
That one was a hard name for Brutus to even remember. Someone does remember it, I know, though.
Wait, so you're saying it was my name backwards, but this wasn't...
Yes, but they were Higgs said they were David, but not you, David. They were different David. But then they said
It's
that
my
they...
name backwards? What?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
we need to
have a
talk
meeting.
about this more.
Let's have a proper meeting. Is any of the other vanguards and champions here right now?
No. A lot of
Being
people
a
left.
bad influence on your daughter.
What?
Do you remember the other name that we said?
I said, don't get into any trouble, and if you do, don't cause any trouble, and if you do cause trouble, don't get caught.
Well, looks
Cora
like
would
trouble's
know.
finding
Right
me.
there on the document.
But it was inevitable. We need to keep updates with Hollow City.
I think it was something Epson.
You go,
Epson
guys,
something.
have that handled. I have enough to keep on my plate to try and pay attention to all of this. So, I'm going to go back to my sanctuary to rest for a bit. I might be back around later on, but I hope you enjoy your little visit. Oh, come here, you. It's good to see you.
Floating away. Whoa, goodness.
Right.
What is it about hugs that compel you to do that?
Shut up. Oh, she's gonna say 100 different things. Me too is. Do you think
least
she's
we got
going to
the
ask if us were
names.
friend or foe? All right.
I think that was.
Would you mind
important
rounding
information.
the people up, and we'll just have a quick meeting?
Sure. I would say that the names were most important, because at least.
Well, keeping up to date with just about everything I feel is important at this point. We'll inform you of our side of things too, so.
You want to grab blood? Well, I doubt it. I'll actually let them rest.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I'll grab people in passing. You grab people in passing.
Majority is right there, and in their range.
True.
Yeah, if he hands it over willingly, that's great. If he doesn't, then we have a problem.
Epsilon, I'm told, but I don't know if that's 100% right.
Let's hope. Me too. I hate to go straight into business, but I guess we have a meeting to take care of. If you would attend, please. Thank you. That goes for you too. Also, give me a hug. Jolly good. I'm only going to be here for a bit. I guess now I'm here so I can catch up with things. If you wouldn't mind attending this meeting as well, me too. Here's it. Oh well, thank you for that, but not quite in that particular terminology. Would you mind going to the meeting room for me, and I'll meet you there? Thank you, young one. And I'll be heading that direction. I don't know where everyone else is. I think Poi's rallying some of the other troops.
I feel like I'm the only straight one left in the metaverse.
Likewise. Gonna comment something that had a same as usual as well.
What am I supposed to do with this ketchup? Where did she get this? Where'd she put this? Okay, I'm just going to put it on the table.
Oh yeah, Gotcha. That'll be a fly on the wall then. Don't worry about me.
Calypso, I think we're getting ready to have a meeting to keep informed with things. You can attend if you like. Hello, Miss Ouija.
Meeting. When are we having this meeting?
Right
I think
now.
they're about to do it right now is what they're saying.
Oh.
Poi mentioned a couple of things that I unfortunately can't just kind of go unlooked, so I'm just going to...
Mother, if you don't mind.
You go ahead, okay? I might be heading out soon, but I will be back.
Oh no. Really?
I have to get going soon, but it's okay. I promise.
Calypso, we'll have plenty of time to inform you back when we get back to,
Okay.
Exodysia, still getting used to the new name. So I'll tell you then.
Synthara.
Xanthara.
I'm so sorry.
I'm bloody living there with their people, and I can't remember the name.
They're gonna
You seem to be hunched over a little bit. Are you alright?
Am I hunched over? I say, shut up!
Aren't you like 50?
Continue where left off.
It's just a slight hunch. It's not that bad.
I consumed it.
Why are we having an issue with that, eh?
Making him self-conscious.
Yeah, now I am very self-conscious.
Some of them not so nice.
Yeah.
So,
You look like you're like 30.
Whatever. I'm just gonna deal with it.
Give it a...
Not exactly a half-breed. Or maybe I'm just not reading through, looking into your tone properly.
I'm gonna... Hold on a second.
Huh? What? Oh, you didn't have...
I'm coping a lot.
Give the pet a break.
I missed it.
Oh, it could be worse, could be better. Still.
Makes sense.
Oh, there you are. Thanks, Geiger, for the raid.
Maybe we are a bit more in common than I thought.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I breathed some good
That's
air.
not always easy for me to do, so I'll keep that in mind.
So how's your lungs and everybody else's?
I would say acclimated. It's kind of like lifting a weight. Like wearing weighted clothing and then suddenly taking it off.
Oh, the good.
Congratulations.
At least your body hasn't done the weird opposite of some others. get used to it, and the moment they breathe normal air, they kind of get injured from it.
Oh, Yetis. That makes this. Oh, let me see.
No, you're more than welcome. We're trying to catch up on things.
Perfect.
You can.
Well, good luck with that. He's got a castle to run here shortly.
Okay. Well.
Well, you got me, so.
I don't really know how to start with opening things here. I think this is everyone, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll start by kind of going with, where we've been, and then Poi has already informed of us some rather unfortunate news that Ixuhal had experienced within Hollow City, so I suppose it is, advantageous for us to know what happened there. Alright, well, as far as, our side of things go, and hasn't really been all that eventful, thankfully. I'm positioning doors up on the daily at the entranceway of where the ravens enter into Zanthara to keep them well protected. And Zarkon has been acting as a guard and watching the door. Outside of that, we've been enjoying Calypso's cooking and, keeping the peace, I suppose, learning things from the village. Keeping an eye out, of course, in all things for worst-case scenarios. Now I'll transition to, I suppose, whichever one of you feels the need to, well, Poi had already opened up by informing us of some... Well, if a raven sees Zarkon and takes him as a threat, then Zarkon will begin performing necessary actions. If he is under duress, he will let me know, and we will go to his aid. Yes.
I guess, do you want Brutus to say what, my brain kind of mushed from that event, because...
If you want to open up, Brutus, you're more than welcome to. I'm just passing the torch, I suppose.
I remember one name definitely of one of the ravens, and Higgs mentioned that they were you, but they called themselves Damon. And they said they called themselves Damon because it's nomad backwards, and they thought that was funny.
Which I still think is ridiculous, and I find it hard to believe.
I am just communicating what they said.
There's also... Sorry, go ahead.
There's also, we were trying to remember the name. We settled on maybe Epsilon, but that might not be it. My brain is mush from whatever happened in Hollow City. Was very bad. Civilians attacking each other, drift energy everywhere. There's a lot of dead. Lots. This Damon started executing civilians as we were walking to go find this other raven.
Yes, yours started executing civilians.
Do you guys want to give us more of an overview of what happened?
They were...
There is probably a bit. Oh, you got it.
I mean, Aris got shot due to it. The whole area was covered with drift, and if you stayed outside in the rain, you were seen as an entity of them. Everybody freaking out and shooting each other and attacking each other.
Every last one of them were infected with it. I tried to use a remove curse sigil. The guy got liquidated in my hands.
Oh.
He quite literally melted in my hands by goop. I am sorry for using that words there. I still almost can't believe that it happened, but it kind of happened. We essentially try to go to the heart of the source, which was the main like security defense building, to see if there's any kind of like last defense. So far, it's just been really scared civilians that were in there. We try to rally them up and try to get them as bunched up together in a room where we can defend it from any of the infected. There was non-humanoid monsters that were starting to breach out and attack us. Also made from the drift energy. We found Damon in that said security building. He almost couldn't believe that he saw all of us, and he couldn't even tell which ones were the champions and not, asking which one of us were the champs and who was not, and looked at me, more specific, and said, "Why are you a chick?" This confirmed the idea that this was not a nomad that came from a similar point of origin, but more of a different point of origin. Maybe someplace where I never transformed or transitioned, or someplace where Higgs never not became a half-human.
He had no decorum whatsoever. He was kind of an asshole. No offense.
He was a pig. Sorry. Anyway, he was very, very, very jokester-like. Did everything off the whim of as he saw fun, or to his best, I guess, interest, or even how something to keep him entertained. He'll do it. That kind of type. Try to execute people on the streets. We stopped him before he did and played along with him a little bit to try to kind of ease him into the comfort, saying that, oh, you know, we're just joking around with each other. And then we eventually had him lead us to Epsilon, or I guess a other version of you, Nomad. Or he
I figured
wanted
out
you
Echelon. Fuck. Sorry. The name was Echelon.
Echelon.
Echelon is, I believe, the name, the proper name. I just knew it was in that. I apologize for interrupting. I've been.
No, thank you for correcting me. Echelon was the one that ordered for your capture and, well, extermination. He said that he would only cease if he saw you dead, and we asked him why, and that he said that it would become an inevitability that the drift energy would grow so out of control that you eventually would break and cause all that to happen. We, of course, said otherwise, disagreed, said that you don't know him, you don't know the kind of man he's become. We don't see that ever happening, coming to fruition. And he seemed pretty sworn to the idea, head to toe, no swaying, that that was going to happen, and that there was no other way than to see you exterminated.
Mitsu wants to ask a question.
Don't. The
I appreciate your words, but I don't really need them right now.
Beyond that, we had conversation with these two ravens, and they stated all the things that you are, and as they stated, inevitability, and then they gave us the task to save a bunch of civilians, which was honestly a ruse. It seemed to be.
Yep, he lured us deeper into the factory that we were led into, and then we were then enveloped by some kind of drift illusion, where we were put into the long corridor maze structure, where we found the heart again, tried to eliminate the threat from its source, then put even further deeper into a trance or sequence where we had to battle drift creatures. Don't know if it was within the mind or whatever, but the injuries I received came with us after we came back to. We've tried to have a heart-to-heart with Echelon and say that, hey, you know, this isn't all you think it is. This isn't the kind of path that you should be taking. Look at us. Look at what happened with us and what we did to change our fate, change our history. And I guess we found a null in the system somewhere, because as soon as he started to agree to the terms, he executed himself and corrected it.
There were multiple versions of this echelon that we fought, and it seemed like they were almost. They said that they were part of experiment or something. Am I remembering right? Before we started. Something about your past. I don't know.
But essentially, we had Echelon infight in on itself after it started to give in to our plea, I guess. But at the end of all of it, we came back out of it. She pulls down on her collar, and you see the little red cut. These haven't went away yet. Don't know how to get rid of them either, so.
How's the city? Did he stop after that?
The city was promptly was it? We came back out, and it looked like everything kind of, besides the chaos of what just happened, was still kind of there. We didn't see any more drift. At least not on from my end.
The
We
city
drove him out.
is practically in chaos, though. I would imagine there are so many dead. There is not much we can do.
But you guys dealt with the problem at least, right?
Yes.
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 Nothing says they won't come back, though.
Needless to say, this is a lot to take in.
I'm sorry.
Feeling a little sick to my stomach, to be honest.
That's the reason why it was kind of short with you guys. I wanted to
The
actually
one
get some of the.
called Damon, you described them as Higgs mentioning they were me. Ares, you stated they were another variation of Nomad.
I like to think that, and it was even theorized when we were all together. These were people from different points moving forward, because the other you saw me and kind of looked at me like as I was a complete stranger. I was like, "Why are you a chick now?" Like it was never going to happen, and then. And Higgs not being a full star child. He seemed indifferent.
Yes.
Again, it was not a version of you, more or less a anger of your
Cold,
past.
calculating, and similar coloration, but wearing robes and.
Here, actually. She puts down a pocket, slides it all the way down the table. Here's what old Echelon looked like.
We also have pictures of this Damon I know too.
Can I destroy this?
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me.
there's something wrong with that?
It's like looking in a mirror, except. Whatever, move on.
It's
Doesn't
not.
matter.
The. Perhaps a refresher. But. If these are the ravens of ourselves, then their memories would cease upon the day that no one remembers. Their memories would continue from that point on in wherever they were taken to, perhaps the tower, whereas ours, that's where they are. That's what state of mind they continued from. If you have photos of Damon and that is what I am supposed to be, then, like Nomad has expressed, don't destroy them, but I, right now, don't want to see it. Thank you.
I'd imagine that they're kind of weird looking, or I guess they're real for you guys, so. But yeah, those were the only two that we saw in the city. It was just those two. I guess in terms of ravens go.
I see.
That is essentially it.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I guess I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Why would you need to say sorry? This was not your fault.
Well, evidently. Whatever I was going through turned into that.
Yes.
But that's not you. To be clear.
More precisely, the moment after a wish was made.
I know.
That is for speculation. There has been debates that the answer for that question is yes. But
It's hard to not feel something, though, but.
I'm not 100% sure. There's been a lot of
And that's
things
what
that
makes you
we've
different,
seen in the past that led us to believe that, yes. And there's been a lot of things said that leads me to believe that, yes, there are other ravens of all of us. But, I was hoping that wasn't true. And a part of me still does, so.
The big thing why I wanted to mention this is because at least I saw it, and Higgs, I believe, was the other one that saw it. I never saw it myself. Was Calypso and Scarlet being there in the deeper parts.
They were.
I believe that was the hallucinations.
That's why I asked you if they were you. Well, you're here now, so. And Calypso didn't leave you guys, so that was the biggest part of everything. Was making sure that it was just a illusion on my end.
Besides, I probably shouldn't ask these questions, but besides shooting civilians and, well, being a pig, did he say anything that, I don't know, was significant? Anything at all? Something about the past, maybe. I just want to gauge him, I guess.
Mm.
Okay.
Aries, do you
I have to
remember
go.
anything?
Something's come up.
All right. Well,
I do
that's
apologize.
mostly it anyways. Boy, thank you.
I don't want to like drag on to like other things. It wasn't supposed to be like longer than 5 minutes, but let's just say something on my end just come up. I apologize.
No.
Boy, thank you.
No, they don't. They don't know of my life in Heaven's Reach. None of that. Well, if there is an unfortunate encounter, and Damon is ask him about my wife.
Higgs did mention that, I believe, didn't he?
I believe so, but I don't recall.
I
A lot
don't
was
see a
happening all at
response to
once.
that, though.
Ask him about the number 9. And how he got his name. That might prompt a reaction. Hopefully a positive reaction.
I'll remember it. I'll remember too.
Okay. But I'm with Nomad in regards to not really knowing what to say, but apologize in some way.
Well, good news is, well, there is good news to all this at the end of the day. All the city should be taken care of by the proper law enforcement now that the Drift presence is no longer there. There may be civilians scarred, but I'm sure over the course of time that they will find the building blocks to repair. We've done all we can. We've done our footwork. I'm sure some of us here can visit Hollow City at any time to do some reconstruction in our free time, but we have done all that we can at the current moment. With that being said, I think the best thing we need to do is just keep our heads low, not cause any more trouble for the city where we can, and listen to Miss Venus when she tells us to do something.
Jolly
Yeah.
good. We'll continue to let you know of the outcomings of Zinthara.
I feel like we should try to find a way to open that door, to be fair.
We are. Trust me.
Tried budging it open, didn't work. So that we can knock that option out of the way. Either way, that's all it, and that's kind of it for me.
Okay.
And for the record, Nomad. Sorry, Lloyd. I'll take 100 more of these if it means that you and I and everyone else can come out of this, okay?
I appreciate your resolve, right, Ares?
I made us sterner stuff. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
That's one way of saying it.
Yeah, we got people counting on us, right? So, best we can do is just continue holding the line, right? That's what our job is.
Oh?
Yeah, we all gotta try our best.
for the record, you are much, 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 much just easier to talk to than whoever that guy was, so you got bonus points for that.
Thanks, I guess. Sure.
And I'll take you over him or any incarnation or whatever the fuck any day.
Yes.
You know, you gotta remember that armor is quite heavy when you do that.
Can...
Oops.
I should say something to everyone that everyone should be aware about. I was informed by Lady Q that Cassie has passed away.
Oh. Oh no.
She was killed by Leap Foundry.
Why the fuck do I keep hearing that name?
I don't think it should mess with what we're doing. I just informing what happened.
I'll talk to you more about that later, Nomad, but I'm gonna go outside
But
for a
it's
second.
important that I tell you.
That this keeps coming up.
When did that happen?
Recently.
Oh. Thank you for letting me know.
Are you going to be okay?
Of course.
I was informed by Athena that they're going to have a celebration of their life at their headquarters. They invited Lady Q and myself and a few others, if they would like to come, that they are welcome to come. And not that I am inviting you, but I would assume that they would probably be okay with you coming as well, if you can.
Yes, of course. I'll see what I can do.
I don't think... Did Lady Calypso know them well as well?
I don't think she does.
Understood. I didn't know if there was someone else I needed to tell. Thank you for reminding me.
I appreciate it. Yes, me too. But right now, I think I need a moment. Hey. Me too. Please. Thank you. Not right now. Thank you. I need a moment. Apologies. Chat, I need to piss real quick so I can properly, do an emotional scene. I gotta piss so fucking bad. Be right back. I gotta rebind that. It's not. Uh oh. Jump menu mic. Edit Steam VR bindings. What was the one that mute, not mute, thumbstick. Udon stick click. Does anyone ever use that ever? Gesture toggle. Save. Yes. There we go.
It's been a moment, old man. Asleep.
If I am taking up your time, David, I will be quick.
No, not at all. I'll leave you to it. I'm sorry.
I was simply paying my respects.
Of
and
course.
thinking to myself,
Of course. Good. Jolly good.
I will not interrupt your solace if you wish. Should you ever need me for anything, I am always a call away.
just. Why? 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 I'm so. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just one thing after another, isn't it? Just one thing after another. Just one thing after another.
I didn't see that, I'm sorry. Kids should not see their parents like this. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. Again, kids shouldn't see their parents like this. I just needed to. I don't know what happened. And I don't know how it happened. But whatever went down, I hope it was what she wanted. And I hope that in the end, she was happy. I think I'll let Calypso know I'll be here for maybe a night or two. So we can catch up properly without all of this bullshit. Hello, Miss Calypso. Speak of the devil.
I'm the devil?
Nice phrase. I was just talking about.
No, I know, but I was the devil in this context. I've been talked about.
I was informed of something, and, well, now I'm very emotionally compromised, and I think it's a good idea for me to have an actual proper time with my daughter instead of work getting in the way. So I'd like to be here for maybe a day or two longer. But I will be back. Don't worry. I just need to actually have time with my daughter without things going.
Do what you gotta
tits up.
do. I got this, okay?
Yeah. I'll be right there.
I got the news too.
Oh, well. I see.
She was my friend.
I know.
But we still have us. And she would want us to just continue.
I know that.
That's what I believe. But I'm going to leave you guys be. And I'll be awaiting you in Zenthara.
Jolly good.
Okay. Have a good night, Miss Hope.
Is Nomad still around?
I don't know. I asked Ares to catch me up on the Hollow City situation. Nomad said, and I quote, "I don't want to hear anything about this anymore," and then he ran off.
We'll let you know later, don't you worry. If he doesn't tell you, then I'll tell you right when I get back. Long story short, it's been a sandwich of unfortunate news.
Yeah. Yeah. So much about a nice visit to HR, huh?
Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Calypso. 2 minutes of joy. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go back to Zenthara. I'll be there.
I'll see you.
Hi. And I'll see you in our island. And I will not be leaving that island. The entire time I'm going to be staying here until I am ready to leave. because I don't want to talk to anyone else except for you and Silafir. And Q, of course. But for now, I'm going to make sure Nomad, if he's still here, is informed of what the hell I am doing. And then I'm going to hit something very hard. And then I'm going to bed.
Okay, we're coming.
Should we have the Calypso Nomad talk afterward then? I mean,
Yes.
okay. My God.
Okay, ready whenever you are. And you're just gonna punch him really hard, right? And that's it.
Yep.
Got it.
No, just let me know when to spawn.
I think at this point you can go for it, Oro.
Now that you're jogging my memory, you put the pieces together. I understand now.
Well, no, because the lady had a bandana, and I saw the emblem on her bandana, and it reminded me of the...
Was it a lady?
The Lunica Psi ladies. Yes.
Sink! Although I think what we can do now is go be
I'm
like, what
going
the hell
to
was that?
bed.
Got it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that effect. The combat was still on.
Watch yourself, little one. I don't want to knock you over.
Clear the day.
David. Rest easy.
Oh shit, my fucking right controller just died. Hold on, I gotta plug it in real quick just so I have time for whatever the fuck.
Oh. Have good Nietzsche. Oh, see you later. Oh, Hug Master. Oh yeah, that would have been pretty touching. Yeah, guy getting David hugging it out. Oh shit, it's dead.
I just wanted to make sure that you were well informed that I will be spending a few nights here up in my island, where I will not be leaving until I am, well, for a short visit, and I will only be visiting, of course, with Silafir and Hope during my time, and then so I can have a proper time with my family, where bullshit is not involved. And for after maybe a day or two, I will head back down so we continue training.
Evidently, I have a lot to catch up on.
Is there meaning behind those words? Or is it just...
No, just an observation.
Observation. Jolly good.
So, you're still coming with me, right?
I mean, the whole point of that was for him to train me, but if you need company, I guess.
It won't be that long, Nomad. Just give me a day.
I love aim constraints.
Oh.
Hi, Goose.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good.
Very good.
Big clap. I hate crying, guys. I hate that so much. I don't even like reviewing my VODs or scenes or anything when I do that. I fucking hate watching myself cry. I'm so fucking ugly. Get away from me! Casey, how was your day off?
No, I
Your day
slept.
off. And your next day off?
I slept.
The day after that?
Forever. And I slept, and I slept, and I slept.
Deep Rock Galactic with me and
I played Deep Rock like super early.
Fuck
in the
yeah.
morning, and then I slept after.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to Najee, and I was like, I'm not watching that. Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't like watching those scenes. I can't handle myself. I just don't like to see it.
I thought Nomad had fucking lost. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Oh, you fought Nomad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fighting over there.
Yeah, we sparred before, and that was when I was just, I think, with my quest or some shit. Everything was fucked up. Or no, that was with my broken thumbstick and whatnot. And then he's like, "You want to fight again?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'm feeling slightly better." And he's like, "Well, I'm not feeling good." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Like, I
so
got
he
you.
basically did what David did, except David just fucking eviscerated Ravis, which I'm so happy that Luna just shows that as the model.
Yeah, I was in the fucking memorial for like once, and then like I'm like mid talking, and then fucking everything on my screen started to explode because of the King Raven, or King Ravis. I'm like, oh fuck.
I blew him up in one punch. It was so fucking cool. I'm so happy Luna let me do that.
Hey, Charlie. I hope I didn't interrupt when you walked into the.
Not
the
at all.
floor
Stop getting in your head,
earlier.
man. Don't get in your head. If you would have fucking
Okay.
prompted me, I might have just told you.
You nuked Ravis. Yes, I fucking
I
did.
didn't wanna
That's so cool. He exploded.
Stop jumping.
David will be in Heaven's Reach for like 2 days, so we can properly catch up with you, and then he's going right back to Exodysia. Centaura.
I'm killing you.
Davidson somehow sneak one in. No, he's not allowing visitors. Oh, also, David will not be leaving the island, and he will not be accepting visitors if people happen to stop by.
Hi, Charlie.
I'm gonna have
Which-
him throw me up to the island, and then I'm gonna shoot my way up too. And I'm gonna get killed by David in one punch.
I sat down with Gren for a bit today, though, and just spoke to them. Didn't ask about what it was, but I just did. Hey. Hi. Stop!
By Zeus.
Fuck off,
Zeus!
mosquito.
Your child has returned.
You fucking rat.
Thank you. Thank you so much for making it. Thank you so much for making it Ravis. That was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. I
Was it
wasn't
more
gonna
hype?
make it Zakon.
It
That
was
would have
hype.
made like no sense for David to do.
No, yeah, so David, I don't think David would have.
I didn't realize it would take a few seconds for me to disappear, so I was like, for like a good portion of that, and then I fell over. So I hope that looked okay.
I didn't look at you. I did the whole badasses don't look at
Whoever was
explosions.
watching,
So
I hope I was within the smoke.
from my perspective, it was pretty fucking sick.
I love how fucking Nomad is still fucking so sus of Calypso.
So-
He was just
so
like,
David-
"Hey, before we go in, can you change your hair back to the color it was before?
David would spend.
Because from his perspective,
Just real quick, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No,
okay,
you
go
you
ahead,
no
go
no
ahead.
you go. I'm over here.
Okay, fine. From his perspective, he thinks you're powered up when you do that. So it's like an extra step for you to take to kill him.
Did you have fun
One
today,
less
you
step for you
two?
to kill him, essentially.
Cuz is gonna kill me!
2 minutes.
Very good.
2 minutes into the. I'm flipping you off. I don't mean to do that. 2 minutes into the lobby, and I'm already like David's just like. By the way, all this happened, and David's like, ah.
Just Nomad.
Like it was like this, and then immediately.
Oh,
So
did
bad.
Literally,
they're gonna be having tea.
But as soon as he got in, know what happened?
It's just gonna be dead quiet.
Oh, poor guy. I saw you walking past the first time when I think you exited the meeting, and I was gonna follow you and talk to you, and then you just flew up in the air. I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna
No,
go.
David wasn't talking to anyone. He was just completely ignoring people.
Face trying to appear innocent.
Yeah, no, he's keeping his armor on like the entire time.
David would spend 2 days in Heaven's Reach and then immediately go back to Centaura.
Okay, so two
he's
very
not-
painful and long days.
He's not gonna be there long. He's like, did you hear when I yelled at you? I was like, I'm not gonna fucking be here long, Nomad. Patience. He's like, I want to fucking have a decent day with my fucking daughter without all this bullshit.
The whole point, I was going to Exodysia.
Without hearing about friends of mine dying, without hearing about my fucking my raven self being a fucker. It's like
That was a good session. I enjoyed it.
I'd say it was pretty good.
Likewise.
2 minutes
I
though,
got to
dude.
talk to
2 minutes.
someone.
We were in
Yes,
here for
you
like
do.
2 minutes. It was like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. My daughter's here. Hey, by the way, David. Poi just. By the way, David. Blah blah blah. And it's just.
You know, he was like acting like you, Nomad. It's like, what do you mean he was
Yeah,
acting
no,
like you?
just complete like passive aggressive. Complete passive aggressive.
For timing. Rhino's feeling for
She just completely passive aggressive.
Oh, hi, David. By the way, Cassie's fucking dead.
No, she didn't do that. Fucking Guns as Brutus was like, should I tell him? He's like, yeah, I should. And so he did after the meeting was adjourned.
So what did Poi do?
She was like, we walk inside. And she's like, yeah, so blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, something happened. Some shit went down Hollow. And David's like, yeah, I mean, that's right. That is kind of what we're here for. Is also, you know, getting informed and you know, visiting. So yeah, I just say what's going on. She said, oh wait, save for later. And then they're like, oh, it kind of looked like you. It's like, what? Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, he acted like it.
And then it's so funny. It's so funny, dude. Okay.
We'll save it for later.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just spills everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to my streamer real quick.
Goodbye, Goose's stream.
Oh my god.
Egg raid. So we agree. Egg boy was that's just boy just being a little gremlin. All right. Let me go and do a little raid. All right, chat. Who are we going to raid? If Kaiga or Luke Gren is still streaming, I'll raid Luke Gren. There she is. She's still streaming. Oh wait, no. Did she just end her stream? Oh fuck! Okay. We'll raid Teddy. Alright, chat. Send some love Teddy's way. Give her the big egg raid. You can do a double raid. They raided Seer. Oh, it's too late. I already did it. I'm so sorry. Send some love Teddy's way. Thanks, you guys. Adios.